الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد سبحانك اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, praise Allah for the blessings upon us. Without His guidance, we will never be able to make it to the Masjid. We will never be able to be Muslim. We thank Him for giving us that favor, and we pray may Allah keep us firm in this deen and take us while He is pleased with us. We bear witness that there's none on this earth and the heaven in the heavens who deserve to be worshipped except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without any partner, and that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is Allah's messenger and the true servant of Allah. May peace and blessings and salutation of Allah be upon him, upon his family, and the companions, and those who will follow him until the day of Khair. May Allah make us among them. Alhamdulillah, we come to the point, we will continue with the Hadith. We are going over the Hadith that we have learned so that we refresh our memory before we continue, inshallah, with the next book. Last night we discussed about the Hadith لا يحل دم امرئ مسلم إلا بإحدى ثلاث. You know, a Muslim life is sacred. No one has the right to take it away, except in what? Three cases, three situations, and we have discussed about it. The first one is what? الثيب الزاني, the one who's married and he's involved in what? In zina. May Allah protect us from that. So the person doesn't have his place in the society. And what? And the one also who take the life, innocent life, without any reason. That person need to be what? To be killed in the society. I'm not saying here. In the society of what? Where Sharia is working. If you went and take your own, Sharia, whatever happened to you, that's on you. You're not going to apply it in any how. Sharia is what? You have to have, they have rulings. Even when we say a zani, a man who's married and commits zina, even the society where Sharia is working, you're not going to see a person with a woman and then you say that they commit zina. You will be whooped. They have to what? Lash you a lot of times. How many times? Perfect. So we have to be careful. Alright? So because if it is like that, we just see a person and then you go and then report them, and then the society will be corrupt. Everywhere will be facade. May Allah protect us from that. So there are rulings regarding that. And also you're not going to take your own Sharia in your hand. Because they said when a person steals, with all the, we have in the Sharia, they have to look what's the reason that pushed the person to steal. Is if he is really in need. They have a lot of, you're not going to just catch him like that and then they cut the hand. No. The society doesn't work like that. The Sharia doesn't work like that. That would be so harsh. But they have to study, the lawyers, Islamic law, the lawyers and what? They have to study and investigate what happened to him, what's the reason why, and so on and so on. And the one also, the victim, how did he protect his property? You're not going to just, leave your car like that without even lock it, and then when they took it, you want the person who took it to be cut the hand like that. No, it's not like that. So it's a lot of rulings regarding that. So, okay, and the one who killed for no reason, he has to be killed, except in certain case, if the family of the victim decided to take the what? The what? When they call it what? Blood money, right? So if they decide it depends also. May Allah make it easy for us. And the last one is the what? التارك لدينه المفارق للجماعة. The one who will leave Islam, or he is the Muslim are preparing something, he is among them, he is a part of the people, the Muslim who prepare the plan. Maybe they have a plan, they have a war against the non-Muslim. Then the moment people are preparing, you are among them. The moment they are about to leave, you say, no, I'm not Muslim anymore. No, we're not going to put our life in danger. In Islam, you have to be killed. They will warn you twice. Okay? Wali Amr, they will tell you, they will take you to that. The leader of the Muslim, and he will warn you, you have to come back, because the ruling, look at the rulings. Before a Muslim, we discussed, we said that before a person is not Muslim, they don't force nobody. La ikraha fi din. They don't force nobody to join Islam. But the moment you become Muslim, there's no way you're going to return, because you will become fitna for the people who are thinking about what to join Islam. You understand? And the people who are in Islam also. So may Allah protect us from that. So the life of a human being is what is sacred. And Islam comes to protect the life of a human being in general. Their property. You're not going to take their property for no reason. Even if they are not Muslim. You don't have any right to take the property, the wealth of someone without no reason. Without any reason you take, Allah will ask. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين لله شهداء بالقسط كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله من على آية ولا يجرمنكم شنآن قوم على ألا تعدلوا اعدلوا هو أقرب للتقوى. Even if you have problem, you don't have misunderstanding with non-Muslims, that doesn't make you give you the right to be unjust to them. You have to be the one who's working on what? Justice. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we know about that. Even the Jewish, when if they have problems between them, they come to what? So that he judge between them, because they know that he's not unjust. That's the reason why it's so hard. When you see, you listen to or you read the book of Sirah, you realize the moment Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they have the ghanima after the war, what that they have, okay. He was sharing between the Sahaba, whatever is there. Among them, there was Munafiq. He said this kind of, how the Prophet ﷺ shared the thing is not right, is not just. Rasulullah ﷺ starts shaking. So among us here, who else will be just than me? And of course, that person, the way he ended, he was among the what? The Munafiqun. The moment he just said that Umar was ready to take, we all know Umar. He is ready. He just said, okay, just give me permission. I will just take his head out. That's it. I will cut his neck. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no, please, Umar. Don't let it go, everywhere will be spread that now he's not killing his own people. Because the Munafiq is among us. The reason why we have to protect ourselves from any kind of act that will, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam explain, or the Quran explain that these are the characteristics or the act of what? The Munafiqun. إِذَا جَاءَكَ الْمُنَافِقُونَ قَالُوا نَشْهَدُ إِنَّكَ لَرَسُولُ اللَّهِ. They always scream with big mouth. وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ إِنَّكَ لَرَسُولُ. And then when they come, وَإِذَا رَأَيْتَهُمْ تُعْجِبُكَ أَجْسَامُهُمْ. When you see them, you yourself, you will be scared of yourself. Like you will put your Islam aside. Because their Islam is so apparent that you scare. You will think you see an angel. تعجبك أجسامهم وإن يقولوا تسمع لقولهم كأنهم خشب مسندة. سبحان الله. هم العدو. These are the enemy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah protect us from them. And may Allah save us from any act that will lead us to nifaq. Until Umar, that we know, if he was even crying, asking Huzaifa, Sirrul Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Sahib Sirrul Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you have to tell me. I know Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam revealed you the name of what? The Munafiqun that Jibreel sent down. Is my name among them? He was begging him. Umar. So if we will sit down like, we are good Muslim, we have to be careful. We really have to watch ourselves. Sometimes you may act like a Munafiq and you don't. The reason why the day of Qiyamah is called Yawm al-Taghabun. It's a day of surprise. Other people will be shocked. The day of Qiyamah, some people will go to hellfire. They don't see that some other people, they say, لا قالوا ما لنا لا نرى الرجال كنا نعده من الأشرار. How come we don't see the evil people we think they were evil, we don't see them among us in hellfire? Sometimes we may take some people like they are what, the enemy of Allah, but they are the closest one. And we take some people like awliya Allah, but they are awliya shaitan. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful and humble ourselves. When it comes to the deen, we really have to what? فَلَا تُزَكُّوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. We always have to humble ourselves. Because when it comes to closeness, being close to Allah, we are, nobody is aware of that. The reason why it will be the day of surprise. يَوْمُ التَّغَابُنِ. We are save us that. So at the end, if a person is not Muslim, they don't force them to be a Muslim. But the moment they enter Islam, there's no way to return back. There's no U-turn. So we have to be careful. May Allah protect us from rejecting our deen. And me, I don't even understand what else a person, I don't know what a human being will see beside Islam that will really attract him. I don't. It is, drinking alcohol and, anything of vulgarity that is pleasing you or what? People who want to go to the restroom, they don't even clean themselves proper. That's the reason why you hear that the child or the children of some people, they reject Islam, they want to become kuffar, Christian and stuff. You get like you were shocked, you'll be shocked. May Allah save ourselves and all our family members from rejecting Islam. The next hadith is a hadith 15. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, no, it's not hadith 15, it's that. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in the hadith of Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, and we always remember, we always have to love Abu Hurairah. And I think every Muslim love Abu Hurairah. The fact that you just hear even the Hurairah, even sometimes you even love him. He really asked Rasulullah to make dua so that the Ummah love him. And he's one of the people who related the most, a lot of hadith among the Sahaba. And he did not spend enough time like the rest of the Sahaba with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's like 2 or 3 years he spent with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, and then the amount of hadith he reported for us, subhanallah, may Allah guide us with him in Jannah. So he said, we say his name is what? Abu Hurairah's name, the real name is what? Abdurrahman ibn Sakhr. Ibn Sakhr al-Dawsi, right? Inshallah. So, man kana yu'min, he said, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, man kana yu'min billahi wal yawmil akhir, falyaqul khayran aw liyasmut. Wa man kana yu'min billahi wal yawmil akhir, فَلْيُكْرِمْ ضَيْفَهُ. Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is saying, anyone who ever believe in Allah and believe that there will be a day Allah will judge us, there will be the end of this life, then after Allah will judge us, the one who believe in the hereafter, you believe in Allah, you believe what? You believe in the last day, should say that what is good. Or if he doesn't have anything that is good to say, he should remain silent. And he said, whoever also believe in Allah and believe in the last day should always honor his guest. You understand? So usually we have to always remember that. Are we really believe in Allah? Are we really believe that the day of Qiyamah, there's a last day? And then Allah will judge us. Because whatever come out from the mouth of a human being, Muslims today, you'll be scared. You'll be scared. A human being is ready to say that, took the property of another human being, Muslim, say, you will pay me the day of Qiyamah. Yes, I will pay you. Yes, I'm not going to pay you here, I will pay you the day of Qiyamah. It's because we don't really know وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا يَوْمُ الدِّينِ. ثم ما أدراك ما يوم الدين. That's what Allah said. يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا. If you really know what is the last day, if a person said that, I'm not going to forgive you until the day of Qiyamah, wallahi, you have to go and beg him. Even if you are right, go beg the person. It's either the person, if you rob him, he will harm himself, because in this earth, any kind of curse or prayer or insult a person will send to another person, if it doesn't fit in the sight of Allah to that person, it will come return to the sender. The one who sent it will go back to him. If you curse somebody and then the person doesn't deserve that kind of curse, it will return to you. The reason why we shouldn't insult, and especially parents, when the children do something, we think that comes from our mouth is not good. Then when they grow up and they react anyhow, we get shocked. Why? You are the one who called curse on him or on her. We have to really watch our mouth. Until it comes to the point where even Ma'ad ibn Jabal, he was shocked when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was telling him about Islam. He really gave him advice, as-salatu nur, wa-sadaqatu burhan, and also until the end. And he told him, do you really know the problem of all those things, to protect yourself from any kind of sin and be able to make it together? You know what? You have to what? Watch your tongue. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he take his noble hand and then he hold his tongue, noble tongue like that. He told him, you have to be careful with this one. So we are going to be counted or be held accountable the day of Qiyamah because of what we say. So if you are not aware of this, you don't know this, then it's like your mom lost you. Your mom has lost you then. People will be thrown to the hellfire on their faces. They will be dragged on their faces. أو على مناخيرهم, because of what? Their tongue. Because of what their tongue has ill for them. So Muslim, you always have to what? To watch your tongue, what you say. It's not everything that you have to respond back. Or it's not everything you see that you have to say. Everything you hear that you have to say in it. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam giving us advice. If you don't have, when you want to say, you have to say what? What is good. وَقُلْ لِعِبَادِ يَقُولُ الَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَقُولُوا قَوْلًا سَدِيدًا. It's still the same thing. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, مَنْ كَانَ يُؤْمِنُ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ فَلْيَقُلْ خَيْرًا. And Allah called us, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا also. You has believed. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, مَنْ كَانَ يُؤْمِنُ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. And وَقُلْ لِعِبَادِ. When Allah says ibadi, we all know that it's what? There is selection in that. Because we know that all human beings, all creation, they are what? Slave of Allah. But we have slaves who respond to the call of Allah. And we pray, may Allah make us among those people. So Allah is saying Rasulullah to tell us, if you want to say anything, to say what is good. يَقُولُ الَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. And he told us about a command, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, ittaqullah, you have to fear Allah with your tongue. If you want to say anything, say qawlan sadida. So we have to watch our mouth. Today, people have been destroyed. There is animosity between brothers. There's animosity between wife and husband. Animosity between family members. Animosity between Muslims because of what comes out from the tongue of a human being. Maybe a brother will just come to the masjid one day, the way we treat him, we talk to him, he will never put his feet in the masjid anymore. Yes? And we don't even realize that that's the him on Salat. We don't even realize that this is the first time the brother came to the masjid, he doesn't know anything, and the way he behaved, instead of us being a little bit nice and talk to him right way, we just took him like that, and he got scared, and since then, he would think the masjid people in this masjid, they are always harsh, and he would run away from the masjid. And this kind of treatment, the day of Qiyamah will have to respond to them in front of Allah. Because every human being deserves respect, even if they are not Muslim. We don't even talk about a Muslim. So we really have to be careful, especially our mom, the way we treat people. And the way when you see a person right away, you already have your what you think, your thought about him. And you just go, you already just, you don't open yourself to the person right away. Of course, if you already have experience when it comes to, you have to be careful with people, but you need to really listen to the person, what they want first. Because sometimes you don't even hear it, and then you will treat him like your enemy, while maybe he come to what? To help you. He come to bring you peace and tranquility. So may Allah save us. It's not easy, especially nowadays where we live. People trying to take advantage of other people. So it's not easy. And they said, the next part of the hadith is what? من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليكرم ضيفه. Anyone who believe in Allah and believe in the day of Qiyamah should treat perfectly, should honor his what? His guest. A guest is a stranger who come to you, or come to the village, or come to the city, or he is passing by, he travel. Should treat them. We should treat them good. But it comes to the point we grow up like that until sometimes it's not sometimes, all the time our parents, when they are cooking, there is always the bowl for the guests. They don't know if the guests will come or not, because there's no phone, we know. In the village is no phone, nothing. The guests always just appear like that to you. You are not aware of their coming. And you see, they don't know them, they will always keep them in their house. Me, since I was young, I have, we share in the room with people we never know. Allah. But today it's not possible. Because it's a lot of criminality everywhere. When we come to this hadith, and I was, trying to always say that the way we treat people now is, people are guests, and then we treat them, we don't even accept them in our house and so on. One sheikh, he traveled, Sheikh Abakar, may Allah preserve him. He was like, Sheikh, it's because everything changed now. I was like, what happened? He knows a family member, a friend, they have a guest who came. He came, and then, since he has a room that is vacant, that is empty, he decided to take that guest to his house, like the way our parents, you explained the parents used to do. But wallahi, that man, he is what a businessman, he is going from market to market. The next day, he asked the family to take care of the guest. He is going to the market and come back. He told me that, the man went, and when he come back, his wives and his children have been killed. And the head have been taken away, and then the guests already ran away. In their country. So if you see this, and you see a stranger person, even if they told you that he memorized Quran, you gonna keep him in your house. You better buy, maybe a hotel room and leave him there. We understand, because a Muslim will never fall in the same hole twice. You heard that this one, he received a guest, and then all his family has been killed. The next day they brought a guest next to you, you're going to leave him with your family? No. So the society changed. People become so wicked. Otherwise, before, wallahi, we share rooms with some people we never know. Our parents put us with them. Sometimes they will tell us to empty the room so that they give the room to the person. Until the time the person will spend, usually it's 3 days, you see 2 days, they will continue their way. So this is how Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling us to what? To honor our guests. And also you have to also be careful who you live with your family. Because your family they have right on you to protect them. Of course, Allah is the one who protects all of us, but you're responsible of what is happening in your house. So may Allah protect us from wicked people. So always we have to remember to honor guests. And we have experiences now also, I bring that. During Ramadan, you see how we are few people, but we know during Ramadan we're not going to have places to even sit. We know that, right? As people who used to come to the masjid, if during Ramadan people come, faces that you don't know, if they come, whether you have to accept them, and they are there, they are just here for few days. We know that after Ramadan they will be gone. So these are, guests of Ramadan. We can say that. But who sent Ramadan to us is Allah. So if they have good intention of coming, and then Allah forgive them that moment, and during that Ramadan they pass away, they are good people. Allah has forgiven them, and then they will make it together, inshallah. So why we should, tell them, you don't come to masjid, we make them feel embarrassed. Maybe the way we will treat them will make them start coming, so often in the masjid. It's not easy, we know it's not easy, especially we have our carpet that is being destroyed and stuff. It's not easy. Someone will go to the first room and put all the, mess up the masjid. They don't know. Maybe they don't used to live in Jama'ah like we have used to. Because it's our masjid, we know how to treat it. They are guests. We have to be patient with them and what? Treat them perfectly. Because Ramadan itself is what? Is a guest for us. So anyone who accompanies Ramadan is a guest. So we have to treat them like that also, so that we get reward. Because at the end, we don't do it for them. We do it for who? For Allah. To get reward. Usually we always have to think about it. That's the reason why Shaitan has been cursed. He has been cursed because he did not look at the one who commanded him. He looked at what? The one Allah asked him to respect. He just looked at Adam only. If he had thought, he thought about what? The one who commanded him, he would have what? Calmed down a little bit. But he only looked at the one Allah asked him to respect. So may Allah make us always think that whatever we do it because Allah asks us. Even when you are being good to your parents, I always bring that. You see, some people say, "Oh, why you are not close to your dad?" No, my dad, he got another wife and he ran, he chased me and my mom and so on and so on. But Allah is the one who command you to take care of your parents. It's not because he took care of you or not. No. What about if he passed away? So you're not going to make it for him? He passed away when you were young. Even if he judges you, whatever it is, you being good to them. The way he treats you is not your affair. It's between him and his Lord. Of course, I'm not saying that parents should be wicked to their children, which is Allah will ask you about them, the way you treat them, how they eat, how you feed them. Allah will ask you. But we have sometimes those kind of tests that Allah will test you with a parent who doesn't understand anything. He will maltreat you, mistreat you, and so on. The moment Allah maybe open up dunya for you, wallah, don't worry. We don't respond the wickedness with wickedness. No. We don't respond to that. ولا تستوي الحسنة والسيئة ادفع بالتي هي أحسن. We always have to know that. Because Allah said what? وجزاء سيئة سيئة مثلها فمن عفا وأصلح فأجره على الله. You want the reward from Allah, you always have to forgive and let it go. Forget about it. So that's the point we are going to make, is that if you have a guest, you have to what? Honor him. You know the guest, you honor them. So may Allah give us the heart to be able to honor our guests. Sometimes not easy, as we mentioned, but we always have to control ourselves. The next hadith, hadith 16, is the hadith that the man came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's also hadith Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu. He asked Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, man asked Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, fa'awsani, give me advice. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told him, la taghdab, do not get angry. It means do not become angry. It means here, the Shaykh they explain, they say, anger will come to a person, but do not act upon it. Do not take a decision when you are angry. Take a time to think about it. Alright? You don't have to take a decision when you are angry. You always have to control yourself. So may Allah save us from anger. Because when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He even mentioned that people who will inherit the Jannah, He said, وَسَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ وَجَنَّةٍ عَرْضُهَا السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ أُعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. A Jannah that is vast, comparing to the what? The earth and the heavens. It is prepared for those who fear Allah. And it's like somebody is asking, Ya Allah, who fear Allah? And He said, الَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ فِي السَّرَّاءِ. Those who spend when they find themselves in ease. When it is easy for them, the job is working, everything comes easily. The business is, everything smoothly. Everything is easy. They spend. And if you go to Sarah, it's not only when it is easy. When it is easy, no. It's not only that. But what the wrong. Those who spend when it is easy or when it is difficult, they always spend in the way of Allah. And then He said what? Those who swallow their anger. A human being is normal that you get angry, but don't act upon it. You have to try to what? To swallow it, overcome your anger. After Rasulullah said, ليس الشديد بالسرعة. The strong one is not, the strong person is not what? The one who put people he's wrestling and put people on the ground, who has muscle. No. ولكن الشديد. The real strong person is what? الذي يملك نفسه عند الغضب. The one who controls his what? Himself when he is what? When he's angry. You see some men when they got angry, they even, turn their wives, their children like what? Like a ball. Kick them. We grow up in the village where when in the house there is a fitna, everybody will just gather. You see, when we were young, that's the thing that excites us. You see a man beating up a person, you know that this person has been beaten. So all day, it's subhanAllah. And they will go and pray. They will get Allah. How? In Medina, by the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it was reported that they told Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, among your Sahaba, there are some people who beat their wife, their family. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, these people are not among our good people. They are not among us. They are not among our good people. We have to be careful. We have to be careful. So may Allah save us from that. Care of me, al-ghayb, those who swallow their what? Their anger. You always have to control yourself. Anger is not something that you have to act upon. So may Allah protect us. When Allah, really describe the muttaqin, you want to be among the muttaqin, and you want to see your actions, your act of worship being accepted by Allah, you have to be taqi. And the taqi is the one who swallows his anger. So you have to be careful of acting upon what? Upon your anger. Hadith 17 is Hadith Abu Ya'la, Shaddad ibn Aus. May Allah be pleased with him. He said, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Inna Allah kataba al-ihsan ala kulli shay. Allah has what? Allah has put kindness and goodness on everything, or in everything. Okay? And then he said, فَإِذَا قَتَلْتُمْ فَأَحْسِنُوا الْقِتْلَ. If you want to kill, okay, you have to kill, okay, you have to kill properly. We understand. I think we explained this hadith. When we were doing this hadith, we explained how sometimes the mice will really traumatize you in your own house sometimes, until the day you will catch one, you don't want it to just die like that. And you see some people, they will take a knife or a razor and they will cut the what? The legs. That's qitla. When you kill a venomous animal or whatever it is that you're supposed to kill because it really damage you or whatever it is. Even the snake, you're not supposed to, you want to kill the snake, you put it in the fire, then it's not die, and then you take it out. No, even we don't use fire to even kill the animals. So we have to be careful. فإذا قتلتم فأحسنوا القتلة. And I say وإذا ذبحتم فأحسنوا الذبح. If you want to slaughter, you have to slaughter an animal, sacrifice an animal. Like the way today people are doing now. They even report. You see a person, they will never even sharp the knife properly. And they will put the knife, and the animal will get up, and they with the blood everywhere. Well, this is them. You are really punishing the animal. Subhanallah. We have to really fear Allah. You have to make sure that the instrument, the material, the knife that you're using is sharp. When you just put once, that's it. So that the animal can rest. You're not going to just keep on doing like this, like that, with this kind of pain. This animal is Allah who وَسَخَّرَ لَكُمْ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا مِّنْهُ. It's Allah who, really return, make it, bend down and respect us, for us. Otherwise, who is human being to stand in front of a cow? We don't even talk about camel. So we have to be careful. When you want to, Rasulullah is saying, when you want to what? Yeah, you want to slaughter, you have to slaughter what? Properly. And that's what he said, وَلِحِدَّ أَحَدُكُمْ شَفْرَتَهُ وَلِيُرِحْ ذَبِيحَتَهُ. You should what? Sharp properly your what? Your knife. And then so that your animal can rest properly. So this is the hadith. And then the next one, the 18, is Ittaqullah haythuma kunt. This is Abu Dharr that we all know. And then he said also Ma'az bin Jabal also report this hadith. Ittaqillah haythuma kunt wa atbi'i sayyi'ata al-hasana tamhuha wa khaliq an-nas bi khuluqin hasan. Inshallah, next week we will continue with this hadith, inshallah. May Allah forgive us. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum.